Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Matt or MC Sports Dog, and welcome to Townhall 6 attack strategies. Today I'm going to show you guys the best attack strategies for Townhall 6 players maxed out on their Townhall. As you can see right here, I'm going to start off with a simple raid. It's only about 150,000 of each elixir and gold, but you start off with giants. I would say you go about 10 giants, half of the amount of giants wall breakers, so I'd say 5 wall breakers. I think I go 11 giants here, 6 wall breakers, and then archers. So it's the guard strategy. Giants, archers, people combine the names to make the strategy names. I don't know why, that's how it happened, that's how it is. So giants and archers, so you pop the giants in, let them take out as many defensive troops as they can, or at least distract the defensive troops, or defensive structures, and then right after that you send in your mirage of archers. I actually have a couple wizards in here too. You can put wizards if you want. I highly recommend doing more archers than wizards though, because the wizards obviously take up more space in the troops army camp, but I'd say archers also have a better, I think they have about the same range. I just think that if you use a lot more archers, it seems to work better. Giants and archers, you can see right there, 11, 6, 38 archers, 10 wizards, and then heal spells are always effective. Only use them on the giants though, because using them on the archers and even the wizards is kind of a waste. So the second attack here is actually a huge amount of loot. You can see right here, this base is not too good, but look at the amount of loot I'm going to pick up in a Townhall 6 attack. I mean, we're silver 3 right now. This guy's silver 3. I go in quickly on the top with the giants, and since there's really no defensive troops that can get me, I put the archers in right away, let them go to work real quick, and then hopefully the giants will move quickly enough that the mortars will work on them. I put the heal spell in right now, so those guys are ready to go. They're pretty much revamped and ready to go to kill the rest of the defenses in the thing, while the archers are right behind, taking out all the loot and all the other structures that aren't defense. And you can see right here that these giants are going to distract the mortar from killing all my archers, and they're also working on the cannons at the same time. So use them as a distraction and use them to obviously deplete the enemy defense, and then you can clean up with the archers in the rear. You're going to see here that I believe I pull off almost all of his loot, if not all of his loot, which is an insane amount of loot. Look at that freaking loot! I mean, come on, guys! 300,000! That's 600k raid right there! Awesome, awesome, easy as cake. If you find the right base, obviously, it's a lot easier, but for Townhall 6, getting that much loot is unbelievable. And this next raid here seems easy, but he had an open spot inside of his wall, so I decided to put my giants in there, and that was stupid. He's got clan troops on defense, but I want to show you guys how effective this strategy is, even when he's got clan defense, and I'm already in the attack range of all of his defensive structures. You think right there that all my troops are going to get killed. I actually ended up spamming my archers in there just to save my giants. I put one heal spell in there. That heal spell saved me. Heal spells are super important for this strategy. You gotta have them. You gotta use them correctly if you want the strategy to work right. The guard strategy. So I put the giants in. Most of them actually got taken out by the clan defense. A lot of them did anyway, but enough of them survived, and my archers, enough of them survived as well to actually take out all of the loot on this guy's base. Even though it's not a great base at all for a Townhall 6, it's kind of rushed, it's kind of shitty, but I ended up taking out almost all of his defense, and therefore got most of the trophies. I got a 2-star here, and I got all of the loot that I wanted to get after all. So even though it started out poorly, I didn't even use any of my wall breakers. I saved those because I was able to, and I saved one of the heal spells as well as most of the wizards. So that's another successful raid with the guard strategy. Now, if you want to experiment and go more giants instead of archers, or you want to go less giants and more archers, you can do that. I'm going to show you guys here what that looks like. I go 20 giants this time. I decided to not use wall breakers for this particular attack. I decided to ask my clan for clan troops, and I got level 6 balloons, which are absolutely beast if you're a Townhall 6. If you're in a clan that can get you high-level balloons, definitely go for it. That's definitely going to help you out in this strategy. I went and spammed a lot of the giants on the top and in the bottom there, and then I also put the balloons in with them as well, so hopefully the giants will distract them and the balloons will take them out from the top. This guy had legitimately no air defense, so it was pretty easy to go ahead and take out all of his structures with the balloons, and then with a few archers I put those in the back as well as a couple wizards, and ended up taking out almost all of his base as well. I didn't have enough time to get to get the 3-star, but it was pretty successful with more giants. I would say you'd want to keep it down around 10 to 15 giants if you can, and then the rest archers or wizards, it's your preference. You also want to have wall breakers, obviously, because giants will not be very effective if you got level 5, 6 walls on this on any base you're attacking, it takes a lot longer for the giants to get through, and they end up dying a lot quicker. So you need to have those wall breakers, and you have to use those wall breakers efficiently. I wouldn't spam them. I would use one at a time. Pop 1 or 2 giants, then put the wall breaker in, so the giants are distracting the defense, and the wall breakers don't get killed in one shot. You see right here, finishing up. I didn't have enough time to get the 3-star, but we got almost all the loot, picked up 15 trophies, and got the win. So this next attack here is another giant farming attack. This is a pretty decent base for a Town Hall 6. It's very well set up. It's got a lot of compartments. The defenses are placed in good positions. So it's not an easy raid per se, but you can see right here that he's got a ton of loot, and most of it is actually in the collectors. Some of it's in the storages, but most of it is in the collectors. And if you use the strategy correctly, I almost screwed up here. The mortar almost got my archers there on the top, and that would have taken out about 15 to 20 archers, which would have been bad. Again, I went with the balloons, and I'm telling you guys, a lot of these bases on Town Hall 6 will not have good air defense. So if you have an air troop, since you don't have air troops as Town Hall 6, they don't really protect against air troops. And if you can get air troops donated from your clan, they are super effective on these bases because there are no defensive structures, no air defense really. There's only one, and they usually don't end up upgrading it because they don't see the fact of upgrading it because they don't even have air troops. They don't understand what air troops are. Most of these guys on Town Hall 6 do not know what air troops are. Well, they do know, but they don't have them. Therefore, they're not concerned with them on defense. And right there, easy 100%, and got all of the loot from that. 20 trophies, 9 giants, and 70 archers. So I'd say go heavy on the archers and less on the giants if you guys are going to do the guard strategy for sure. And again, the balloons are clutch, especially if they're level 6 balloons you can get. If you can get level 4 or 5, also going to work just as well. Last one here. This is a really, really weird base. Got a ton of walls, and it's pointless because once you break in, it's automatic. You're in. You don't need to worry about those other walls. They're kind of useless. So I ended up just putting up all my guys in the bottom row there. They went and the giants take out most of the stuff. I should have put the archers in so quickly. If you're gonna do it like that, it's better to wait a little bit so they don't get killed along with the giants when they're trying to get when the defense are trying to get the giants. But I got most of the loot there, and I picked up a star, so I got the win. And that's another one there, but I used a little bit more giants on that one. So as part of all my strategy videos, I always put in one fail at the end and any funny clips that I've gotten along the way trying to get these strategy videos for you guys. So this time I'm going to have a giant fail, and it's literally exactly what it's called, a giant fail. Now, pardon with me, this is actually Town Hall 7 attack. I've had Town Hall 7 troops at this point, but I have 36 giants. This guy's got a decent amount of loot, and I got screwed right off the beginning there because I got a spring trap that took out, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 of them. I decided to use rage spells because I have rage spells at this point in Town Hall 7, and I would decide I was going to put in all these giants, hope to take out all the defenses, and then just go in with 10 goblins and take all the loot. Well, I realized that these giants were, you know, with the rage spells, they were still dying rather quickly, and I put the goblins in a little early, and no. It didn't work at all as I planned. Maybe I picked a bad base for it. Got another rage spell right there, and I got a good amount of giants left, but they all have no health. And at this point, the Barb King's coming over, and taking out these walls just takes way too long for these giants, even with the rage spell. So those giants go down real quick, the goblins are gone, and just like that, before you know it, I got 18%. And that's a failure of the day. Make sure you can leave a comment below if you watch this far. Epic fail, Matt. You are a giant loser. Make sure you comment that. And before I leave, I wanted to show you guys one other funny attack I decided to do. I actually did this during a live stream. If you guys don't know my live stream, go over to Twitch TV/MC Sports Talk. I stream there every once in a while now, and I'll announce it here as well as on Twitter. So if you're not following me, go ahead and follow me. But I decided to do a 125 barb attack. This is on a Town Hall 6. This is a Town Hall 6 attack, and I was shocked. These guys did work. Everybody underestimates barbs. Early on, I'd say the best troop, even though people, are like, oh, it's the first troop you get. It's not good anymore. I want to use wizards and cooler things in this. Barbs freaking do work. Little blondies do work, boy. Look at this. They're going so hard right now. I got nothing to worry about. I got a minute left. I only got a couple barbs left, though, and this mortar's taking them out one by one here, so, not one by one, they're taking out chunks of them at a time, and I thought I was going to pull off the 100% right here. I really did.